When I met Dr. William Anderson at Boston Medical Center last month, he shared a remarkable story that changed my perspective on aging. His patient, Tom Peterson, at 78, could barely lift his groceries. "I felt useless," Tom admitted. But 6 months later, he was helping his grandson move furniture. The secret? Not medication or expensive treatments, but something surprisingly simple that most seniors overlook: weight training. After 35 years in internal medicine, I've discovered that the biggest game changer for people over 65 isn't what you'd expect, Dr. Anderson revealed. It's not about becoming a bodybuilder or lifting heavy weights. Just simple, light resistance training can transform your health and independence in ways most seniors never imagine. Before we dive into Dr. Anderson's life-changing insights, I'd love to know which city you're watching from. Drop it in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more evidence-based health wisdom. Now, let's explore why this respected physician believes weight training could be the missing key to staying strong and independent after 65. 1. Why most seniors fear weights. Dr. Anderson's eye-opening discoveries. Dr. Anderson leans forward in his chair, his eyes lighting up as he addresses the most common concern he hears from older patients. "The first thing they tell me is, 'Doctor, I'm too old for weights. I might hurt myself,'" he shares. But here's what fascinates me. In my 35 years of practice, I've seen more seniors get hurt from being too weak rather than from proper weight training. In his bustling Boston clinic, Dr. Anderson has worked with thousands of patients over 65, documenting their fears and transformations. Many believe they need expensive equipment or should already be strong to start, he explains. Some worry about their arthritis or heart conditions. Others think they've simply missed their chance. But his research tells a different story. A recent study he conducted with 200 patients aged 65 to 85 showed remarkable results. "We started them with weights no heavier than a soup can," he reveals. After just 3 months, 92% reported better balance, increased energy, and most surprisingly, less joint pain. Take Mary Johnson, a 72-year-old grandmother who came to Dr. Anderson barely able to lift her grandchildren. "I was terrified of weights," she admits. "I thought they were just for young people." Starting with 1-pound dumbbells, Mary followed Dr. Anderson's gentle approach. 6 months later, she was confidently lifting her 3-year-old granddaughter and tending her garden without help. Another success story comes from Richard Wilson, 83, who believed his arthritis made weight training impossible. Richard started with simple resistance bands while seated, Dr. Anderson recalls. Today, he's using 5-pound weights and reports his arthritis pain has decreased significantly. His story proves it's never too late to start. Dr. Anderson's findings challenge common misconceptions about aging and strength training. His research shows that supervised weight training can actually reduce fall risk by 40% in seniors over 70. The key is starting slowly and listening to your body, he emphasizes. We're not trying to build bulging muscles. We're building functional strength for everyday life. Perhaps most encouraging is his discovery about adaptation rates in older adults. Your body remains remarkably adaptable, even in your 80s and 90s, he explains. I've seen patients who couldn't open jars regain their independence within weeks of starting gentle weight training. Through his decades of experience, Dr. Anderson has developed a simple message for seniors. Don't let fear or age hold you back. Start where you are, with what you have. Whether you're 65 or 85, your body will thank you for every small effort you make to strengthen it. His evidence-based approach has proven that weight training isn't just safe for seniors, it's essential for maintaining independence and quality of life. As he often tells his patients, the weights may be light, but the impact on your life can be profound. Now let's explore the remarkable health benefits Dr. Anderson has discovered through his years of research with senior patients benefits that could transform your golden years. 2. 4 life-changing benefits of weight training. After 65, Dr. Anderson's research. In his research lab at Boston Medical Center, Dr. Anderson reveals the powerful benefits he's documented through 35 years of studying seniors who weight train. What we've discovered challenges everything we once believed about aging and strength, he begins, pulling out his latest research findings. The first remarkable benefit centers on muscle preservation. After 65, most people lose 3 to 5% of their muscle mass every decade, what we call sarcopenia, Dr. Anderson explains. But our research shows that regular weight training can not only stop this loss, but actually reverse it. Even in participants over 80, we documented muscle gains of 8 to 12% within 6 months of starting gentle weight training. Just as crucial is the impact on bone health, his second major finding. The results stunned us, he shares, reviewing his year-long study of 500 seniors. Participants showed a 5 to 8% increase in bone density after just 1 year of lightweight training. This is particularly significant because we once thought bone loss was irreversible in older adults. The implications for preventing fractures and maintaining independence are profound, he notes. The third breakthrough involves metabolism. Your metabolism naturally slows with age, Dr. Anderson explains, but weight training creates a remarkable counter-effect. His research demonstrates that seniors who train with weights twice weekly increase their resting metabolic rate by up to 7%. This improvement means better energy levels and easier weight management, even without dietary changes. Perhaps most surprising is the fourth benefit, mental and cognitive health. The psychological impact exceeded our expectations, he reveals. His studies show that regular weight training reduces symptoms of depression and anxiety by 40% in seniors. Even more impressive, participants demonstrated a 15% improvement in cognitive function and memory tests. These findings come to life through the experiences of his patients. Sarah Thompson, 76, transformed from struggling with grocery bags to confidently managing her daily activities. Elizabeth Davis, 82, reversed her osteoporosis trajectory through gentle weight training. James Brown, 71, found renewed energy and vitality, while Richard Wilson, 77, overcame depression and regained his zest for life. John Roberts, age 85, particularly stands out. John's case exemplifies everything we've discovered, Dr. Anderson shares. He started with weights lighter than a soup can, but within months, his strength, balance, and confidence improved dramatically. Now he's more active than he was a decade ago. Now let's explore Dr. Anderson's safe and proven method for helping seniors begin their weight training journey. 3. Getting started safely, Dr. Anderson's step-by-step guide for seniors. The most important thing, Dr. Anderson begins, sitting forward in his office chair, is starting right. Drawing from his extensive experience with senior patients, he outlines a methodical approach that prioritizes safety and success. Let's explore his proven method for beginning weight training at any age. First, proper preparation is crucial. Before touching any weights, he advises, ensure you have comfortable, non-slip shoes and loose-fitting clothes that allow easy movement. He recommends starting with light hand weights, just 1 to 2 pounds for women and 2 to 3 pounds for men. You can find these at any pharmacy or department store, and they're quite affordable, he notes. Many of my patients start with soup cans or water bottles before investing in weights. That's perfectly fine too. Setting up your exercise space requires careful consideration. Choose a well-lit area with a sturdy chair and enough room to move your arms freely, Dr. Anderson explains. Keep water nearby and ensure you have a phone within reach, just for peace of mind. He also suggests exercising near a wall or counter for balance if needed. The ideal space doesn't need to be large. A 6 by 6 foot area is plenty for most exercises. For basic technique, Dr. Anderson emphasizes proper form over everything else. Always start with a 5-minute warm-up, just walking in place or gentle arm circles, he instructs. Then, for each exercise, move slowly and deliberately. Count to 3 while lifting, hold for 1 second, then count to 3 while lowering. This controlled pace helps prevent injury and maximizes benefits. He particularly stresses maintaining good posture throughout each movement. His recommended schedule is thoughtfully designed for seniors. 3 days a week is perfect, he states. Maybe Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, with rest days in between. Each session should last about 20 to 30 minutes initially. He strongly advises against exercising the same muscle groups on consecutive days to allow proper recovery time. Think of rest days as part of your training. They're when your body gets stronger. For home exercises, Dr. Anderson suggests starting with 4 basic movements, each performed in sets of 10 repetitions. Begin with seated arm raises for shoulder strength, essential for reaching high shelves. Next, gentle bicep curls help with lifting and carrying. Standing wall push-ups build chest and arm strength for daily tasks. Finally, seated leg lifts strengthen the thighs for better balance and mobility. These exercises target the muscles you use most in daily life, he explains. Safety remains paramount throughout. Listen to your body, he emphasizes. You should feel the effort, but never pain. If something hurts, stop immediately. He recommends exercising at the same time each day when energy levels are highest, typically mid-morning for most seniors. Morning exercise has the added benefit of energizing you for the day ahead. Dr. Anderson addresses breathing technique specifically. Exhale during exertion when lifting the weight, and inhale when lowering it. Never hold your breath. He demonstrates the proper breathing pattern, noting that many beginners tend to hold their breath without realizing it. Proper breathing helps stabilize your blood pressure and provides oxygen to your muscles. Progress should be gradual and patient. Stick with the same weights for at least 2 weeks, he advises. Only increase by half-pound increments when current exercises feel too easy. This conservative approach helps build confidence while preventing overexertion. He encourages patients to focus on form rather than weight amounts. Proper post-exercise care is vital. Spend 5 minutes doing gentle stretches afterward, he recommends. And don't be alarmed by mild muscle soreness the next day. That's normal, but if soreness persists beyond 48 hours, you may need to reduce your weights or repetitions. He also suggests light walking or arm circles to cool down gradually. For those with specific health conditions, Dr. Anderson offers additional guidance. If you have arthritis, try exercising after a warm shower when joints are most flexible. Those with high blood pressure should avoid overhead lifting, and diabetics should check their blood sugar before and after exercising. He emphasizes the importance of working with your healthcare provider to adjust the program as needed. Remember, Dr. Anderson concludes with a warm smile, this is about enhancing your independence and quality of life. There's no race to finish, no competition to win. Success comes from consistent, mindful practice at your own pace. Now that we understand the essential techniques and safety guidelines, let's explore how to make weight training a consistent, enjoyable part of your daily routine. 4. Making weight training a lifestyle. Dr. Anderson's success strategies. Starting is one thing, Dr. Anderson reflects in his Boston office, but the real secret to success is making weight training a natural part of your daily life. Drawing from decades of experience, he shares proven strategies that have helped hundreds of his senior patients maintain their commitment to strength training. The key to lasting motivation, he explains, lies in connecting exercise to personal goals. Don't focus on the weights themselves, he advises. Instead, think about what strength means to you. Playing with grandchildren, maintaining your independence, or simply feeling confident in your daily activities. He encourages patients to write down these personal motivations and keep them visible, perhaps on the refrigerator or bathroom mirror, as daily reminders of their why. From his clinical experience, Dr. Anderson has identified several practical tips for maintaining consistency. Choose the same time each day for your exercises, he suggests. After your morning coffee or before your favorite TV show, linking weight training to existing habits makes it easier to remember and maintain. He particularly emphasizes the power of morning routines, noting that those who exercise early in the day have an 80% higher success rate in maintaining their habits. Overcoming obstacles requires preparation. Bad days are normal, he acknowledges. What matters is having a plan for them. He suggests creating a simplified routine for days when energy is low or time is limited. Even 5 minutes of gentle movement keeps the habit alive. Remember, consistency matters more than intensity. He recommends keeping a backup plan written down, a shorter version of your regular routine that you can fall back on when needed. Progress tracking is crucial but should be personalized. Forget about traditional measures like pounds lifted, Dr. Anderson emphasizes. Focus on real-life victories. He provides patients with a simple diary to note daily achievements. Did you carry groceries with less effort? Climb stairs more easily? These are the meaningful markers of progress. He suggests taking weekly photos of yourself doing everyday tasks to visualize improvements in form and confidence. The most successful patients, he notes, make their routine enjoyable. Many combine exercise with socializing, he shares. Some join online senior fitness groups, others exercise while chatting with friends on speakerphone. The key is finding what makes you look forward to your training time. He encourages experimenting with different approaches until you find what clicks, whether it's exercising to music, audiobooks, or your favorite TV programs. Dr. Anderson's patient success stories illustrate these principles in action. Margaret Wilson, 79, transformed her weight training into a cherished routine by exercising while watching her favorite morning shows. It's become my special me time, she shares. I actually miss it on rest days. She keeps a simple log of her daily activities and enjoys sharing her progress with her children. Robert Thompson, 83, found motivation through family connection. He and his daughter set up weekly video calls during his exercise time, creating accountability and bonding opportunities. Now my grandchildren sometimes join in too, he beams. They love seeing strong grandpa in action. The family aspect has made his routine something he looks forward to rather than a chore. Most inspiring is Helen Davis, 86, who maintained her routine through life's challenges, including a move across country. Dr. Anderson taught me that adaptability is key, she reflects. Sometimes I exercise sitting in a chair, sometimes standing. What matters is keeping the habit alive. Her success proves that with the right mindset, no obstacle is too great to overcome. As Dr. Anderson reminds us, strength doesn't have an expiration date. His decades of research and countless patient success stories prove that it's never too late to start building strength. Just ask Tom Peterson, who at 78 went from struggling with grocery bags to helping move furniture, all through gentle, consistent weight training. The biggest mistake, Dr. Anderson shares, isn't starting too late, it's not starting at all. Whether you're 65 or 85, your journey to stronger, more independent years ahead can begin today with just a few minutes and simple weights. If you found this advice helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more evidence-based health wisdom. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this message. Remember, your strongest years might still be ahead of you.